Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. So after we got off the video yesterday, or no, was it yesterday? No, Tuesday's video, so it's Thursday today. So when we did these, I decorated a couple more of them, and I was sitting here and it just hit me about the doilies. I'm so sorry, I'm bumping the phone. I never know what to do with these. And so I was sitting here and it struck me that it would look really cute as a pocket. So I made a pocket and I thought you guys would want to make them with me. So grab any size doily you have. The bigger ones, of course, will make bigger pockets, and some papers, and let's have fun. All you're going to need is your paper, your doilies, your glue, maybe a bone folder or your scissor handles, of course, your scissors, and a few things to decorate with. You know, just what we use, and that's it. So first off, what I want to point out is whatever side that you want to be showing, you're going to put on so I have some of my botanical paper. You're going to put on the bottom, okay, facing down. And then when you do your doily, you're going to make sure that you've got the right side up, okay? And if you have a good edge, I don't have that great of an edge on this paper. Okay, it's kind of torn a little bit. This is one of my originals. It still has flower petals on it from last year when I did my eco dyeing. But what's going to happen is I'm going to just trim that bottom part off. But if you do have a good edge, you could just take your doily up to the edge, and then that way you don't have to do so much trimming. Okay, and I'm just going to use my, you know what, I think I'll use my other glue, because I was using that earlier and it dries a little quick, and I'm going to use the this thing is bouncing on me again, and I just fixed it too. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just go around the edge of the doily on the top, and I didn't worry too much about this inner part. I did do on the larger surface here, because it's so many, it's such a little netted, you know, thing. And I'm just using Aleene's clear tacky glue. You can use whatever glue you are comfortable using. I'm just kind of going over this edge here just to grab some glue on it. I am not going to attempt to get it everywhere because I don't think I could. And then of course you want to put a good amount on your main section of your doily. These are super easy. I don't know, I was sitting here trying to think of something to do for my next video, and this came to me and I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. I always tell you guys, I don't come up with any original ideas. If it's something, I've never seen anybody do this particular idea, so I have no idea if they have or not. I didn't go online and look. I just said, thank you, Lord, and I jumped on here, and I jumped on it and made one to see how it went, and then I came back to be with you guys. So so it's still Tuesday of last week for me. Okay, so we're just going to kind of make sure this is laying nice against your... Mine's been coffee dyed, so they're very crinkly. So I'm having to make sure that I get them down correctly. I used a lot more glue this time than I did last time on the other one, so it is seeping through, but it'll be fine. It'll dry clear, I think. I hope. We'll see, right? I don't use the clear tacky glue a lot, so I'm not real sure. I mean, it's a clear glue, but sometimes you still have those lines, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is the only part that's a little bit of a hassle. You're going to be going around the edge, and you're just going to trim around the edge of the doily. I have some lacy edges here, but I am just going over them with the scissors because I really don't want to go in between every little ridge. If you have the patience for that, go for it. I do not. And I'm just going to cut this off as I go because I don't want it in my way. Yeah, so I'm just going around that edge, basically fussy cutting the doily. Trying to do it as even as possible. Okay. Alright. I thought they were kind of cute. And I just decided to show you guys what I had thought of, because I figure everyone's always looking for ways to use their doilies, for ways to use, you know, come up with pockets and stuff like that. And oh, and that's something I didn't mention at the beginning that I should have. You're going to want to cut your doily in half, no matter what size it is. Okay. Yeah, that is really seeping through. I may not use this glue again. It depends on how it dries. I'll probably use my art glitter glue the next time. Okay. Now, you're going to flip it over, and you've got your edge over here looking all pretty. And we are going to bring that. And what I did earlier was I just brought those two corners. So you've got your, so it's even. So you've got your first, like your first hill on the doily, okay? And if you bring it that way, you're gonna be pretty even on, see how it folds down, okay? I've got a little bit of paper coming over this edge. Okay, and now because mine is so wet, I'm being careful. Oh, see? That's why I was just saying that. I'll have to decorate over that. Oh, geez, I shouldn't have done it. It's the glue. It's too wet. It didn't do that to me the last time. So we are going to decorate over these edges where I just tore it. But now we're going to glue, and I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I won't be using that glue again, today at least. And I'm just putting some on the bottom here. Okay, make sure you can see. Oh, my glue's sticking. Sorry. I jumped over to my art glitter glue because it dries faster and it's not so runny and thick. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that down to the bottom. Be really careful that I don't tear my doily more. And now on this one, what I did was I kind of gauged it. Since this is coming to about right there, so I put my glue just over that first little hill, and I went around the edge and then did it like that. And you can, of course, glue the other side, you know, as your front piece. It's totally up to you. I'm irritated that those tore, but I'm sure I'll be able to decorate something over them, and you won't even be able to see it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and let that one dry because it is super wet and super sticky. Okay, and I'm going to grab another doily. Okay, and do it one more time. This time I am going to go ahead. I was thinking about using this. I don't know. Let me see. Because I really like it. It would be a really pretty background. But I'm not sure if I want to use it yet. I'm still hoarding it. I just don't want to have to make more right now. So I think I'll go ahead and use this piece. This will be a pretty background. So I want this front piece to be on the inside where it's facing. So I'm going to turn this to its back. And again, make sure that I'm on the right side of my doily. Okay, because you've got the back side. Okay. We want the correct front facing. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... this worked fine with this glue before, so I'm just going to go for it. This is my art glitter glue, like I said. It is a little bit thinner. It dries a little bit quicker. I've got to move faster. But it isn't so messy as the other one was, so hopefully this will be fine. It was on the first one, so This is, yeah, this is what I used on my first one, the trial one. And then just kind of spreading it all over the place. It's not wanting to come out. I'm gonna grab this one, it's cleaner. There we go. Just a little bit more around this edge just to make sure. Again, this art glitter glue is not as wet a glue, I mean, it's not as thick. So it dries much quicker and is more agreeable for certain projects like this. I'm just running it back over where I think it might have dried up a little bit. Ooh, I just tore that. So be careful, don't tear your doily like I am. All right. Now this page has a better edge, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Yeah, see, it's already better just because it's not so goopy. Now you can see it through my paper, but that part is going to be on the back, so it's not going to matter because it's going to be glued into the journal or folio, wherever I end up putting this one. So, okay, now go ahead and trim. I'm going to pull back just a little bit so you guys can see better. And again, I'm just going up along the edge. Okay. Coming a little bit uneven. I'm kind of in a shadow here. There we go. The phone is shadowing my paper, and my light is behind my scissors, so it's, yeah, it's casting a shadow down on top of my paper. It's hard to see where to cut. Okay, so now we have the inside. There we go. And I'm going to be trimming the bottom off in just a second. So I bring that left side over, and then I bring the right side over to meet it so that you can see where you need to be to get yourself even here. Okay. It's about right. I think I'm a little bit over more on the one side than the other. There we go. I should be pretty close. Pretty close. And when you're folding it, make sure you watch your bottom, because as you fold this over, it kind of goes up. So you want to make sure you pull it down so that the bottom is there and not that you're not going too high on the top. Okay. And now I can use my bone folder to smash this down because the glue is not goopy. Okay, there we go. All right. Now what I'm going to do before I glue, I'm going to trim this bottom and make sure that it's even. Okay. All right. And again, you're just going to put a line of your glue across. Push this side down first, or whichever side you want on the top, or bottom, I mean. And then, oh, this side has got some unevenness on my, there we go. I just caught that. Oh well, it's going to be fine. I won't worry about it. And like I said, I'm going to go just a touch past that little hill. And then bring that all the way over. Okay. And now you have a little pocket. See? And and you can decorate it, and it's adorable. I think it's adorable. I hope you guys like it. There. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and decorate this one. Let me see, how's this one doing? Still drying. Still drying. Note to self, do not use that glue, for at least for this project. Now, I was thinking I was thinking of doing it a little fancier with this one. Well, this one I did ribbon, as you can see. Or I could do, let me see. This thing is so stuffed full of different things. And if I pull everything out, I'm going to have a mess. I was looking to see if I had some black lace in here or if I was going to have to get it. I don't think I do. Wait, maybe a little piece. Oh, I do. I do. Because I was thinking that if I did some lace on the bottom, not this whole piece, I'm going to get rid of some of it, but I was looking at my little clusters that we did, and I was thinking, because I really liked these clusters. I had looked at it before, and I liked how they looked attached to with these little pockets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this, and this is how I did the other one as well. It's uneven. Let me fix that. I guess it don't matter. I'm probably going to be covering this part of it anyway, but anyway, there. Even it out a little bit. And all I'm going to do is put this across here, like so. Use my dry wipe. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue, instead of cutting it, I'm just going to glue it to the back here. Oh, I guess with that lace it's a little different than the ribbon, because now I've got that bottom part. Yeah, that's not good. Well, oh well, there we go. I'm just trimming it. No biggie. There. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this with a little decoration. I want to see something really. Nah, I don't like that, because I've got the blue there, so I think I'm just going to stick with putting like some words and maybe one of my little people or a picture. I've got these, where'd I put them? I have everything all over the place. She's cute. I wonder if I could make her fit. She looks so cute. Look at her. You see her? Is my camera angled right? Is it angled okay? There. I think that's a little bit better. I'm thinking, I really like this little card, but I love her, and I'm wondering if I could make her work on here. Okay, she's just such a cute little chubby girl. Little face. I don't want to cover everything up on our piece here, but yeah, she could go like right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her on right here, kind of hanging off a little bit. And I just thought of this, and I don't know how good it's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a try because I just want to, if I can find it, okay. This is the blue that's around the edges of, right there on that little part right here. So I'm just gonna kind of edge, instead of doing it with the gold, I'm gonna do it with the blue that's on there. Oh, I love anything that's got like metallic accents or, you know, framing like this with that blue. It's just, oh, so pretty. We can just get a little bit around the edges of her picture. Just brings it all together, you know? Okay. Get that back on there really good. I don't want that leaking anywhere. Okay, so there's that, and then now I'm gonna pick something. I want it to say something. Let me see. These are too green. I want. Let me see. I was going to use that darker color, but now that I'm seeing it up against the other, it might need to be a little bit lighter. Okay. See, I kind of like this one. This one says, "Be joyful." Amen. I don't want to cover that butterfly. I kind of want to keep that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to hit this. Goodness, you guys, did you see that? And I even flipped the whole thing. Oh, gee. I hit it hard. I'm so sorry. Clumsy girl. I come swinging over here with my glue gun. All right. There we go. Be joyful. Okay. And now I'm going to put it right there in the center, and I think I'll have it drop down just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna all right, and we could actually now that I'm looking at this, It would be kind of cute, I think. Gosh, I just changed this paper this morning and it's a mess. That's why I like the black paper. But they are out. They've been out every single time I've gone in, which is such a bummer. I'm thinking I'm just going to hit the edges of this so that it just kind of, you know, brings it together with that blue. I love the blue, so. But I might bring over the edges of the blue. I may bring a little bit of the gold too. Because you know, blue and gold, well, gold with anything complements it. You know what I mean? Okay. We got to make sure this is shaken up really good, because then it has that blue all throughout. Otherwise, it's kind of weak. There we go. There we go. All right. It's kind of weak right through there. Okay. Now, grab my gold. I'm going to wet this just a little bit because it's kind of a little dry. I don't know if I left my lid off or what, but I just want to make sure that when I hit this, it doesn't argue with me. Yeah, so I'm just going to shoot some gold along the edges as well. Love it. Love it, love it. Kind of skid it a little bit around in there on top of that design. Okay. All right, so there we go. There's that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yes, this is the fastest video you've ever seen me do. I am gonna go dive into the Word and study my Bible. I'm so looking forward to my time with the Lord today, but I had to share these with you. I hope you like them. They're sturdy once, and you can put them on even sturdier paper. Like you could do this with cardstock, or with, you know, like a digi page, or you could do it with a sturdy book page. And you could use, like I said, you could use any size doily that you want. You don't have to use these extra large. They just happen to be what I had that was coffee dyed and I thought would be fun. So here's the two I decorated. I didn't decorate the other one yet, but I will. Let's see, how's it doing? It's drying. It's still wet though. I mean, I got a lot of glue. It's still wet. Look at that. You can see it. So once that's dry, I will do something pretty with it. Anyway, I love you guys so much. God bless you. I hope that you had fun today and felt inspired. My phone is totally crooked after hitting it. I'm so sorry. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. God bless. Bye-bye.